You know, friends, a user brought to my attention on the comments that this is around the 50th video or so. I've got about 20 mod request videos, maybe 10 PvPs, and I'm about to start a new little side series on the side just to see how it would go. As a bit of a heads up, I always said if there was one Minecraft thing I'd never do, it would be Skyblock, and it turns out there's a multiplayer place for that, so guess it's my chance. Anyway, I think it's about time that I actually said a toast, a toast to everyone who helped make this possible. All you and the viewers, all you wonderful people out there playing Minecraft servers, and a very big personal thank you to a YouTube Let's Player, in particular, named VintageBeef. Now, I've been watching a lot of Let's Plays in my time, quite a few of them, by people that go to the same server that he goes to. In fact, it's very interesting. I think it's wonderful the kind of culture those people have all created at a place called Minecraft. But anyway, this all kind of started by the sheer fact that he was somebody who used to do contests quite a lot. And once, he just simply said, is there anyone who watches my videos that doesn't actually play the full game? Now, at the time, when it came to Minecraft, I was just playing the Classic Edition that you can download right from itself. There's no mobs. It's all just destroying things. Water doesn't even flow. It just fills up every single gap. Do you guys remember that version of Minecraft? I do. I've still got the world save on my computer. But it turns out that he said to me in an inbox message that this was actually a contest, that I won. And he had all these gift codes, and he gave one to me. So I set up myself. I've always been Flip. Here I am. And that's how I got a start. Anyway, I would actually just love to give an amazing shout out, first of all, like I said, to VintageBeef, to Protocol for starting me off there. To Hardcore server itself, everybody out there who plays on multiplayer, everyone who plays or watches Let's Plays, all of my commentators, a drink to all of you right now, I gotta say, Camomile tea at this time of night is about the best thing anybody could have, so lift up your glasses, everyone, and in very corner cases like this, not planning ahead, it does have its backsides. My thing seems to be masks, as far as putting on camera seems to be, and I don't really want to risk pouring hot tea down my face. Hopefully this won't be cold by the time the video's done, because it's delicious. I tell you. I think I've got a good grasp on what make good videos, and I'm going to keep doing that. Which is, either, pretty much authenticate the experience, or B, have a very strange event happen that kind of pervades the whole clip. But the point here is, what length do you guys like? What type of videos, really? Because I'm not sure if I personally am kind of going on the whole PvP thing right now. The next video I'm going to put up will actually have me joining a faction. And if there are more PvP vids, they'll probably involve me building the base, going on raids, that kind of thing. As far as mod requests go, a lot of the ones that I've done pretty much now kind of give you a good base idea of what it's like. As I said, being a mod on the server, you never know what's going to happen, so everything is going to pretty much be interesting. It's been tricky the last little while, hence my putting up the longer videos, because I decided not to cut out anything. Because, when you get called to investigate grief, if the person's on the server right then, it's just so much easier to teleport them here and ask them. And then, of course, you kind of trap them a bit, because some people think, you know what? They don't know how logblock works, so they're going to lie and say, oh, I didn't grief that. No, I didn't, Mr. Moderator. Our logs have never lied ever, and actually are impossible to lie. So, since you're lying to me, I'll give you 5 days instead of 2. Ciao! Is usually how I'll take that. It's a little bit of an inside troll joke, like I said, in, I think it was mod vid number 20, sometimes you just have to get your laughs where you can in this little game of ours, where we've got to manage over 200 people, and the requests get quite silly. Trust me though, there's a lot behind the scenes that I don't include in the videos. For example, all the ones that you just kind of do shift done in a simple comment, like, A couple days ago, maybe 6 people just put in hi as a mod request. How do you answer a hi? Well, you just simply say, not a request, please read the rules next time, you know. Or all the requests saying, I can't hear people. Why can't you hear people? I think we need to say at spawn that we use local chat. But you know what? So many people who don't know how to protect, and so many people that don't know where to build, I don't think they read the signs at spawn anyway, so... You know, some people you just can't help, even if you have the ability to. I mean, in one case, making things more accessible for people is the important thing. But sometimes you just can't give them the right go-ahead, you know? It's ridiculous. Anyway, if you guys wouldn't mind, what I'd really like is, say, on a scale of 1 to 10, just on a scale of 1 to 10, yes, exactly. Yes, put a number next to each one. Either, you know, my regular mod request vids, the PvP vids, and possibly what you expect the Skyblock videos to be. And you know what? Fourth, why don't you put in a suggestion? And why don't you rank them all on 1 to 10? You can give them any number you want as long as it's from 1 to 10. I don't want to see any negatives. But if you do feel that way, I do take all comments to heart. You know, if there's anything you didn't like in them, just mention it to me in an inbox message, and heck, I'll change them around a little bit. I've already done that before. Man, I really wish I could drink this tea right about now. I tell you, can, and whew, it's great for the nerves. But yeah, if you wouldn't mind doing that, it would just help me a whole lot. Get a big idea of the kind of things that you guys want to keep seeing from my channel. Because, on the one hand, it all did kind of just fall into place. You know, I'm a mod on the server. All of a sudden I can make videos. Let's put them together. Or maybe it's something other people can't do. Turns out, yeah, no one else is actually an honest moderator going around doing requests. So, perfect. Is there a lot of people doing Skyblock multiplayer? I don't know. Is there a lot of people doing PvP vids? Maybe. But a lot of people don't happen to be someone kind of, you know, wacky like me. I quite like it anyway, being me, that is. I hope no one else beats me out there. Anyway. We all have to say thankful for where we came from. And I'd like to say thank you very much to everyone who keeps watching these vids, because you're the ones who help keep me doing what I'm doing. You know what? If you've got even some crazy suggestions, that's why I said option 4, put in a suggestion, because there's lots of stuff I could do. I mean, it might be hard to figure out how to download maps, but you know what? I'm sure with a little tutorial here and there, even I could figure out something crazy like that. Heck, who knows? Maybe in the near future I'll figure out how to do my own intro, and they'll all look a little bit more professional. Who knows? Anyway, again, thanks! Yeah, I'm saying that way too much, aren't I? But I just can't stress how much that, you know, you guys really do help me keep going. A little bit of a disclaimer that I hope everyone realizes. This is something I'm doing on my own for fun. If you like and favorite my vids, my gosh, I appreciate it and I love it, and you help me do more of what I want to do. However, using my vids as proof to know what you're doing and as kind of ways to get to know me is all cool and well, but if you're going to try to use it to somehow get promoted on hardcore server, that's not going to happen. I just thought I'd let that out right now. Because a few people seem to get the idea that, you know, if you do lots of things that I like, that I'm going to promote you, and that's not the case. I've got friends on this server that I've known for a long time, you know, and none of them are promoted. You know, I didn't do that. It's not my agenda to just subvert the rules for people I like. That's not how the world works here, people. Just thought I'd throw that out. But again, thanks for playing on the server. Thanks for watching my vids. Wonderful. You know, I should probably update you guys on another thing, though. Man, this sucks. Oh, and a heads up for everyone out there who never realized it, but as you can tell by that sound, this is not face paint. This is a mask. I can't believe everyone kind of thought the creeper face was my real one. You really think I got that long? No. In fact, this isn't even a, this isn't even form-fitting. I found this mask in the bottom of a ravine once, and then, you know, cleaned all the mold out of it. Literally, this is the story that happened. I was walking down a trail, and I was just like, you know what? There's a strange face in the bottom of that pool. And, like, I came back 3 weeks later when, like, you know, things were starting to thaw. Well, wait, no, it wasn't winter yet, was it? It was starting to hit there, and the water was kind of drained out, and it was in the bottom. And I was like, you know what, I can climb down and get it now. So I did, and I took it back to my dorm room. This is when I was in university residence, by the way. Washed it all up in my bathtub, set it to dry for a couple days. Took all the green out, first of all. And then brought it back here to my home, where I painted it up for Halloween, and, you know what, I'm still pretty much a jester, so I figured this works out more than anything. But yeah, that's the story of Flip, I guess. There's lots more of my backstory if you guys want to hear it. I mean, you can keep watching my vlogs and tell me what you want to hear. But for now, yeah, that was the most important thing on my update, was just absolutely thanking everybody for being a part of this wonderful 50th episode celebration. Now, you know what? 50 isn't a really big number, but, you know, this is 50 Minecraft vids. This is something I've always hoped I could do, honestly. I mean, you watch enough Let's Plays, you want to be a part of it, right? I mean, not so much to be famous, but just simply it's a community thing, isn't it? And you want to be able to say, you know what? I'm part of it, too, because lurking to a certain degree doesn't have any satisfaction in it. You can sit around watching stuff all day, but then, you know, if you can really take the initiative and figure out how to make it yourself too, I mean, gosh, you know, it's just it's creative and it's artistic, and it just what's the word I'm looking for? Propagation, something like that. Continues the cycle. All those lovely words. All of them, and a little bit of whipped cream on top. I'll eat that for lunch any day. Well, after lunch. Vitamins. You need more. That was more than sugar. Cheers. I'm off to drink my chamomile. I better shut this off before I take the freaking mask off. It's far too early for that. You know what? Give me a minute. I really want some tea. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Alright, well. And, you know, throw out some ideas, because you never know what I'll do. You know, would it be so bad if I did some videos that weren't Minecraft, even? If I can figure out how to get my recording software to work. You know, actually, I tested that once. It doesn't pick it up, but I did once actually beat the game I Want to Be the Guy. It was absolutely awful. It took me a long time to get past every single screen. And then I died in the last cutscene because my computer couldn't render it that right, and I never really got credit for beating the final boss. But you know what? I'm going to say I beat it anyway, because that's exactly what happened, and no one's going to tell me differently. I'm looking at you out there, person who is going to contradict me, but you don't matter, because this is my video and I can do whatever I want. Anyway, yes, turns out until it really picks up that I'm playing I Want to Be the Guy, I can't record it. And also, I realized, replaying it, that I'm absolutely awful at the game anyway. I couldn't get past the third screen. Well, wait, no. That part before you get to Mike Tyson. You know, the lightning clouds and the spikes everywhere. Well, you know what? The whole freaking game's full of spikes. But anyway, yeah. I'm getting a bit of a tangent, aren't I? Have you ever played that game, I Want to Be the Guy? My gosh, let me tell you right there, it's like... The important thing is the mythology of it. That's what I just absolutely appreciate about games. You know, they're all worlds in and of themselves, but when they can tie onto other worlds without infringing copyright out there, it's just amazing how it puts everything together. Oh, it's just beautiful. I mean, nowhere else have I actually seen a game implement killer Tetris in just every other game in, like, in such a unique way. I mean, there's even a Kirby area, we can say, in the I Want to Be the Guy game. And yet there's no Kirby. It's just the music. I mean, you're literally being chased by one of the deadliest enemies in the game, which is just a giant spike wall, pretty much. And the mysterious fruit. You know, all the bosses are inventive spin-offs from other games, in a, you know, at least in the fact that it's in that engine in the first place. I mean, come on, what other game can you fight Dracula, Birdo, and Mother Brain all in the same series. You gotta give it props. And the Monty on the Run theme is in the game too. Oh, it's just, it don't fit together so well. But it's so terribly difficult. You know, I wanna somehow play Super Meat Boy, just because that's the only thing I can compare it to in difficulty. I wanna be the guy so out there, it's ridiculous. I mean, I beat it once. It wasn't any fun. It was fun to be able to say that I beat it. That was kind of the point of playing it in the first place, isn't it?